I want to move on now to the issue of these migrant gangs, which we've seen in Aurora, Colorado, and other places. A couple of weeks on this program, we had a report from Aurora about the takeover of apartment blocks and so on. You've written a fantastic piece here about how, though, this gang problem, which has suddenly emerged into the headlines in the last few weeks, this didn't happen just overnight, as so many problems don't. Tell us about the roots of where this all comes from.
So it's been years that these people have been coming across the border, and there have been a range of alarm bells being rung about it. They all have very specific kind of tattoos. Michael Jordan is a very popular tattoo in the gang, clocks, trains, they're identifiable. And the fact is that nothing has been done about it. And you know what really is so hard to get over for a place like Aurora? Aurora is not a sanctuary city. I don't know if you have that in Australia, but in the US, a sanctuary city is where they basically look the other way about illegal immigrants. They don't communicate whatsoever with federal agencies to send illegal immigrants out of the country. They don't have any kind of negative anything about illegal immigrants. They basically welcome them. Places like New York pay them. So Aurora is not a sanctuary city, but it doesn't matter because Denver is right next door and it is a sanctuary city. So these gang members got to Denver where they would be treated very nicely and spilled over into Aurora. And that's the kind of thing that's going to happen everywhere. There's a saying now in America, every town is a border town, and that's really what's going on here.
Fascinating. No, we don't have sanctuary cities. We just have student visas. It's a slightly different thing, but the results are kind of the same. Now, on Thursday, another story, we had a jury find members of the African People's Socialist Party guilty of conspiring to act as foreign agents. The DOJ said that between 2015 and 22, the group, now this is where it gets interesting, acted on behalf of the Russian government and received support as well as money from the president and founder of the anti-globalization movement of Russia group. Tell me about this. This seems like a very curious backdoor foreign interference case. What do you make of it?
This does not surprise me one bit. In the 2016 election, you know, that we've been involved in this Russiagate conspiracy theory that Democrats have had for the last few years, accusing Donald Trump of basically being, you know, a Russian spy. They have not an iota of evidence. There's absolutely zero. But the only thing that they've kind of identified that Russia actually did do during the 2016 election is that they targeted black voters, black leftist voters, to vote not for Hillary Clinton, but to vote for the Green Party candidate at the time. And so what you have is, you know, they're basically just trying to cause chaos. But targeting black leftists is at the top of Russia's list. I think that you have a situation where they're trying to cause chaos wherever they can. And if they got into this group of socialists, I think it's easy to say that they can get into other leftist groups as well.
Yeah, I think nobody thinks about those leftist infiltrations by Russia. It's all on the right. That's where the Russia stuff is. Karol Markowicz, thank you so much for your time. Now,